Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Tony Bellew called out Tyson Fury and Andre Ward after he repeated his victory over David HAYE. Stay tuned. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, I was out in LA, beautiful Southern California, last week. So I was out and about. I was actually at Manhattan Beach, which was absolutely beautiful. Take a look at some of the footage. I put it in the Golovkin Boxing Ego Fight Nights behind the scenes video. The water was, it just looked bluish turquoise. It was beautiful. So I didn't get to make a post-fight video, David HAYE versus Tony Bellew rematch, but I watched it. Props to Tony Bellew. He showed that it was no fluke. And now people are calling for HAYE to retire. Moving on, a fight that's been kind of discussed and talked about even before that is the Creed rematch, and that's Tony Bellew versus Andre Ward. Andre Ward is currently retired, but he is probably open to making money and expanding his bank account, but it's going to take the right offer, I'm imagining, to pull him out of retirement, because he's currently in Creed 2. He's hosting the Contender. They're doing a new season of the Contender series, and he has different avenues. He has merch, and he has different avenues where he can make money. So I'm sure he would entertain the fight with Tony Bellew, maybe even in the UK. I don't know about that specifically location, but it's going to be dependent on how much they can make this deal go for. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn has worked with Ward's team kind of in the Super 6 with his other fighter Carl Froch, who's now retired. So I think this fight could happen. Do I love it? Absolutely. Andre Ward's a huge talent. I'm in the Bay Area. He's out here. I know him. Just a great guy overall. Definitely just a motivation, you know what I mean, to what I'm doing, because I've been able to see him train, and just people around him. I've talked to him. I've heard the stories. This man has tunnel vision. If you're not around him and you don't become inspired, then you're missing out on something. You must have all the inspiration, self-motivated. Because like I remember, I just went to a fast food place, and he had me feeling guilty after when I watched him train. I'm like, damn, I'm just eating whatever, and he's out here sweating and going through 5 and 6 shirts in one session for a guy like Alexander Brand. You know what I mean? The guy people thought he would easily beat, but he didn't treat any opponent as if they were an easy opponent. Now, Tony Bellew, what he's done since his loss at light heavyweight to Adonis Stevenson has been tremendous. He went up to cruiserweight, got himself a WBC title. Then he went beyond that. He obviously, he's a tall guy, I think he's about 6'3", and he went to heavyweight and fought David HAYE. People are like, you're insane. David HAYE has power, even though David HAYE came out from cruiserweight as well, but he made the transition to a heavyweight well before Tony Bellew did. People said that Bellew was out of his mind, and he beat HAYE not once but twice, and he stopped him in both fights. So I mean, you can't say anything. It's a dangerous fight for Ward, no matter how talented, just because of the weight. Does Ward have more skill than Tony Bellew? I would say yes, absolutely, he has more skill. But I mean, Bellew is no pushover, and he showed durability. Like I said, he's been stopped versus Adonis Stevenson, but look what he's done after. David HAYE didn't stop him in 2 fights, but styles make fights. Andre Ward's a completely different style to David HAYE. They do different things, and I know Andre, he's well conditioned. He's not going to take anything lightly. He's not going to take any opponent lightly, especially if he does decide to move up all that weight to fight like a Tony Bellew. I think it would happen at cruiserweight. I don't know. Maybe at heavyweight. Andre Ward has said I was at his fight, and he's entertained the idea of wanting to go to heavyweight, but I don't know if it would happen at heavyweight, just because Tony Bellew, to my knowledge, doesn't have a title there. So let me know what you guys think. I think it's a brilliant fight. It's kind of like fiction turning into reality too. If you remember the Creed movie, there was some beef in that particular movie between Ward's character and Bellew's character, Pretty Ricky Conlon. So I think that would be like art imitating life, or whatever you want to call it. It's a good fight all the way around. I take nothing away from Tony Bellew. I like his demeanor. I tip my hat off to him. I like, you know what I mean, just how he conducts himself in interviews. He said, I don't know, David Haye was trying to kiss me, so that's when you got to meet the hands. Or he said something crazy like that. So I like his character. He's a straightforward, no nonsense dude. Definitely one of the best fighters from Liverpool that I can think of. One of the best fighters from that particular area of England to do it. And Ward, we know he pound for pound greatness, defied the odds many a time. Super 6, Kovalev fights, moved up, etc. So it's a phenomenal fight. Let's see if they can get it done. I would definitely pay for this fight or cover the fight, whatever I have to do, because this is good for boxing. It'll be good for Bellew's legacy and also Ward's legacy. So let me know what you guys think. People want to know my thoughts on a potential Tony Bellew fight with Andre Ward. And that's my thoughts. Tony Bellew also called out Tyson Fury. I don't know about that. Tyson Fury can box his ass off, pause, and he's 6'9". So I don't know if that size is a problem. And in this, I got to give props to Deontay Wilder, because Tony Bellew entertained fighting Deontay Wilder, who's about a couple inches, maybe 2 inches shorter than Tyson Fury. And Bellew went on record, retracting that and said, nah, I'm not gonna give up that type of weight and things like that to Deontay Wilder. That's crazy to fight him. He says, at first I was down, but he wrapped his arm around me and it went around me, and I was like, nah, I'm not trying to fight him. Yet Tony Bellew has entertained more than one occasion fighting Tyson Fury, who's actually bigger than Wilder. If you look at Wilder in his last fight, he was weighing like 215. He weighed before that like 219 versus Stavern. I was at that fight. Stavern 2 rematch, he was only like 219. So he's actually weighing in pretty light, comparatively speaking, to Tyson Fury, Klitschko, Anthony Joshua's weights. You know what I mean? Guys like Tony Thompson's weight, Luis King Kong Ortiz's weight. And that's a testament to Wilder's power. People fear that power because Tony Bellew's down to fight Tyson Fury, who outweighs Wilder. If you look at Tyson Fury's last 5 fights, I guarantee you he's outweighed Wilder probably in all of his last 5 fights, to be honest. You know what I mean? And he's 2 inches taller than Wilder. And Bellew's looking for that work, but he doesn't want the work. At his own mouth with Deontay Wilder. So, brutally honest guy with Tony Bellew. I like the fight with Ward. If he's down to fight Tyson Fury, I would support that fight too. I just don't know what type of fight that would be for him. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.